Welcome to another hot take, our Monday podcast of nerdy things, anime news, and more. How are you, folks?
Alive, back,
I am well.
which is always good. You know.
we keep our trend of just being alive for the Monday.
Yeah.
Well, someone is chilling somewhere close to the mountain, on the mountain.
I'm on the mountain. Still not being chased by any goats or horses or sheep.
Or
There's-
dragon.
or dragon. But there's time.
Far over.
Yeah.
The
Oh.
filthy farting hold.
Nice. So, we have three of us, at least, watched the fourth episode of Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yes.
It's going really good. So we're gonna discuss a little bit about, a little bit by quotation.
Okay,
about
where
that.
to start?
Before that, I actually want to drop some news. I just wanted to intro us in what we're gonna do. We have an announcement about Kaguya-sama Love is War Season 3.
Yay!
It's announced, and OVA is coming too in 2021.
Heck yes.
I really like that they continue because the second season is practically a half season, more or less.
Oh, here
Hello.
comes.
After 10,000 years, I'm finally free.
You're not the only one, mate. Trust me.
Oh man, you don't know the half of it.
Are you though?
Welcome,
Are you
welcome,
really?
friend.
That's what you get in life when you can't read.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Keiki doesn't know the joke.
The what?
Did you know that Finn cannot read?
Yeah. The engineer who cannot read.
Yeah. I'm having a huge question mark above my head.
It's an oxymoron.
No, you're just a moron.
Well,
it was our
could be.
joking on one of the podcasts. I think we did our anime top list, something like that. When that showed up, just joking around.
I was like, I can't read.
In a full British accent, I might add.
Yes.
I cannot read, my dear sir. It is impossible for me.
Another thing,
I was not properly educated.
Anime Plus
But,
Asia will be broadcasting Attack on Titan final season on December 7th.
Ooh,
So yeah, Attack on Titan starting December 7th.
winter anime, let's go. But it's out of season. Oh, it's weird.
It's weird. Yeah, it's weird time.
Tis
How
the
dare they.
season.
Well,
Be jolly, fa la la
Seems-
la 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 la.
not yet. Not yet.
Yeah. One more thing. I don't know if any of you followed. Clamp's Tokyo Babylon gets an anime scheduled for 2020.
Who?
I'm not sure about that.
Tokyo
I've never heard about that.
Babylon.
I heard about that. It's it's older thing. It's published 1990s. So
Oh, nice. So
What's the
some
genre?
oldest.
Clamp, so it's probably
it's
some
mix,
soldier stuff.
I think, of some fantasy in modern world. I actually don't know the story. I just thought it looked really old, Clamp, and getting an anime now. So I'm actually interested about what it is. They just
It's been a
announced.
while.
Yeah,
Color me-
Been a while.
color
I
me
know
intrigued.
it's about on Munjis or Shugenja and stuff
Okay,
like that.
so
Oh.
it's gonna be a husbando collector.
I don't know about that. That doesn't mean.
Excuse me?
Yeah, no. It might be JB8, but good.
What
What
was the name again?
Tokyo Babylon. There's
Attack on Husbando.
Yeah. Oh my god! I need a meme.
Okay,
I need a
there is
meme.
Actually, some, and it's connect kind of with the
It's a hentai.
Tsubasa Chronicles and some other clump works like X and stuff like that. So yeah, this might be fun, especially for us that watch those older shows.
Yes.
And that's
So
one less
you'll be
for
pleased
me.
to know that I have seen the new episode of Jujutsu
Oh,
Kaisen
nice.
and also Danmachi.
Oh,
I'm
Uh,
up to date.
excuse me, this is not the husbando collector.
as I
I
said,
mean,
doesn't mean at all.
I stand corrected. Maybe, but these eyes are way too big.
Clamp
Like
is...
I'm watching the trailer right now, and one dude that's like for sure at least 23 plus looks like he's 13 because of the eyes.
Clamp is balanced.
Oh,
I
well.
don't know. I enjoyed the Tsubasa Chronicles, everything from that, and of course.
No, I'm not
Reflex
saying it's
Holic.
bad. I'm just saying that for me, as a 30-plus-year-old woman, having such big eyes, that's not a
is good.
husbando collector.
The eyes make it illegal.
Exactly.
I'm not aware of the eye to age connection.
Well, you see, at least with your lollies, you have them being vampires that are 200 years old or plus.
600.
In this case, there is no excuse.
I see.
It looks like a kid because eyes are too big.
Oh, right. Okay. Right.
I'm watching a little bit of anime trending. Top 3, Jujutsu Kaisen. Second,
Yeah.
whoa, this surprise, Over the Moon for you. And
Yeah, I've seen.
Tonikaku Kawaii.
yeah, and the third one is
Haikyuu?
And what? And
Haikyuu on the third.
Haikyuu.
Haikyuu. Where's Danmachi?
Danmachi
In
In the trash where it belongs.
In the dirt.
Shut the fuck up. You're not watching it.
True.
I actually tried watching it. Back at Anachron's place, he showed me that anime and I was just like, nah.
Well,
How
it
dare
might
you.
not be
This
for you.
doesn't
that.
seem like something that I would watch out of my own volition.
Then I will
Sorry,
make you.
Okay.
What will you do?
Let's try.
I will force you.
Finn and I
You're
might
right.
discuss a little bit of Black Clover, of new stuff. Read the last chapter.
Mhm.
And I don't know how many of you read the last chapter of Berserk.
Yes.
I did.
I would
Let's start
rather
with
talk
Manga.
about that, to be frank.
Yeah, I get.
That one was, in my opinion, like because we waited like
We
a long
always
time.
wait for them like
Yeah,
that.
God damn you, Miura, why it gotta be like this?
It's been 2 months. What? Well,
Oh, wait,
it's been 2 months, man.
it's been
It's
4
been
months,
2
man.
decades.
No, it's been four months since the last chapter, and then like
Oh my god.
8 months since the one before.
Oh my god. I would never read that. No way.
Jesus, that's
Well,
I'm waiting till I'm 80 and it's completed.
No, oh no, it will never be
If-
complete.
in my
It's
dying
like-
bed.
That's only in the case if I outlive the mangaka.
No,
Well,
like
with his
no one
lifestyle-
will outlive this man. Like I think he lives on our suffering, and that's
He lives
Exactly.
on freaking idle games. And
It's
that's what
fueling him.
that's kind of what's bothering me in all his mindset of him making this
Yeah.
story and
yeah. Like people are is Mira sick? Is he okay? And
I
my
mean,
dude
he
just
is sick.
yeah. And my dude just in his house playing idle games.
games, yeah.
God damn.
Idle
I mean, he's like he's got so much cash from Berserk. He doesn't give a fuck.
He's spending on gacha. There you go.
Well, I
Yeah.
think
That's the answer.
I think young Animal gets most of that money.
Well,
But let me
but-
ask you, as a fan of the manga, because let's
Yeah.
be clear, anime, yeah, it was good, but the last season was
There was just one Berserk. Continue.
So as a fan of manga, don't you feel like betrayed that he doesn't give a damn, when it's going to be released, or are you in the mindset
I will
like
leave
take your
this
time?
to
No,
Finn and talk.
I cannot be mad at him because if I was in his position, I would beat him. So
Yep, fair enough. Fair enough.
Okay, fair enough.
In my opinion, I like the concept of when it's done, it's done.
Okay, so the second one I said take your time. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
I
Make it good.
think by just reading so many mangas that went on hiatus or not finished by this point, I'm just numb to this.
like at least he's putting out some chapters. Like
Something.
two a year is fine.
Look, the scary
No.
part is that I feel I'm reading more Berserk than Hunter x Hunter.
Hunter.
So, yeah.
Hunter v Hunter.
Hunter D.
No.
I need to start reading those.
Hunter x Hunter is actually really good. I genuinely recommend to watch the newer anime and just continue manga then. It covered perfectly everything.
We'll see.
Yeah, I think
almost
no one
Shiroi.
here watched Hunter x Hunter.
I
Yep.
have.
The only one.
I saw one.
Wait, that's like old.
I'm not talking about old, but yeah, there
They're new.
is old version and
Hunter.
the newer covered more and by the manga.
Oh no, didn't watch it. Just checked the pics. Doesn't
It's
ring a
for
bell.
quite
No.
some time. If there is that's probably the first action shonen that I saw doing some twists and turns that I completely did not expect to do, and how far they went with some stuff. And it's really good. It's really good story wise. It's really well written. But I started to try to compare because we have now My Hero Academia that's tried to go with some new stuff of that shonen action. Now even more with Jujutsu Kaisen that really break out some formula out of that. And maybe because it's closer to the horror. I don't know.
But do you also think that it was the natural progression because the things were going really
You
stale?
were
in that?
extremely quiet.
Do you think that it is just because it was the natural progression because the things in shonens were just becoming stale, and
not
that
really.
some people just felt that there should be a kind of a
One Piece still going, and it's still on top of charts. So yeah, it's not stale.
I mean, there are still masses that gobble that shit up,
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Black
as long as
Clover-
there is mankind,
Yeah.
there always will be.
Black Clover actually became that long-running show now, and I don't know what else I would add to that list. But there is no currently true big three like it was with Naruto, Bleach, and One Piece. They cover it with some shows, but it's not that era to the full. I would say it like that.
Yeah, it's not the same thing.
Why are you all so quiet for some reason now?
I think
I
you
don't
have a
know.
hearing problem.
No,
No. Here, let me try this. Better now?
you all just went really quiet. I will.
What about me?
Nope. You and Finn are fine.
I'm not. I wasn't saying anything.
Yes,
I had
but
to.
before that,
I had to quiet down Finn
you
a
had
bit.
no oscillation
Oh,
at
curse you!
I had
Oh,
like
dare
Finn
you.
and Keiki on 100% and Uncle Hawk and Ticket on 150.
Plus
Boost them up.
ultra, plus ultra.
Let's go 200.
So,
Ultra Instinct.
Jujutsu Kaisen. Let's do this.
Okay, so
Who's what?
Except
Jujutsu Kaisen.
not?
everyone
Yeah.
except me.
Boo.
Flip.
Flip.
I mean, okay, that's fine. You can make fun and all, but shonens are really not my thing.
but,
Mine either.
yeah, that's
Yet
exactly.
here I am.
Okay, elaborate me why I should give it a shot. Because
Oh, man,
I watched the
you
first I
should-
watched the first episode and it's just like, fine.
Actually, let's see a question here. What didn't get you in the first episode?
Yeah.
That's how can we.
I don't know.
Have you
I
seen
don't know.
the
It was
first
just
episode?
yes, I seen the first episode and it's just like I didn't find anything that hooked me up.
Then you
all.
don't need to watch the show.
Yeah.
It's simply
Yeah.
not for
With
you.
that.
We will not sell you show when you have literally nothing that didn't.
Yeah, I
go-
mean, there are many other shows to watch. I mean,
Yeah.
why spend your time then if absolutely nothing hooked you up on the first episode? Then I can talk for hours here, and I wouldn't change
Yeah, I
your
understand that.
perspective.
Yeah, literally talking into emptiness.
So I really just want to hear what you people see in this anime.
Well,
You people.
You
what is
people.
this?
See, you
What is
people
this
see in
called?
this anime. Sorry,
Now that's a call out if I ever heard one.
I'm sorry. I've been caught up in After Effects for like a month without the pause.
No
Please give me a
excuses.
little bit of a
No
break.
excuses.
No break.
There will be
Only
no
gas.
break. Only
Full gas.
rule.
No break.
So we're gonna get into a fourth episode, and we might just connect that to explain Ticket what got us into this show, and actually our thoughts about the show.
Oh boy, the fourth episode. I hated it so much.
Hated it.
I hated the ending, even though I've read the manga.
You
I don't like those cliffhangers. Like, man, no.
You mentioned that they cut the thing there. We got in the third the episode at the ending certain premise that's gonna happen,
Yeah, one of them will die.
and we didn't saw anything.
I mean, that's what they told us.
Oh, one of them will die.
Yeah.
Well,
you
they
didn't saw
told
that
us that in the third episode.
after the credits.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm asking you as a manga reader.
No,
will
that
one-
doesn't have to do anything with the manga. They literally said in the anime
yes,
that one
yes,
of them will
yes.
die,
Okay.
and
We're
that will
talking
happen.
manga
Oh well,
spoilers.
yes. I'm asking you if that will happen, and that
Do not
will
answer
happen.
that.
Yes.
They're not lying.
Okay. Because that is good. Like I didn't expect that. Nice.
No one expected it.
Let's not
The
get
punishing
into
condition.
manga spoilers.
No, it's not a spoiler. I mean, we literally were told that
Yes, but
one will die.
we mentioned that before, actually.
So, yeah. And I hope to see Anikron's reaction to that this
damn it.
week, but alas.
Honestly, at the end of this episode, I thought that main character actually died.
I'm not
I
saying
didn't expect
anything.
that.
Oh
That's
I'm
god!
not saying
too.
anything.
Like, oh no! If he dies and comes back to life, that'll be some bullshit. No,
I
no.
don't have actually so much problem with that, especially because
I do. Like that. That I kind of expect. I was like, they wouldn't do that.
it is main character. You know.
Will they?
Oh my god, no!
I'm not saying anything. I can pull.
You're
I could,
like on the bed of thorns, like now.
I mean, I could pull. I could pull your noses all day if you want.
Damn it.
Like I was. Oh, they will perma kill one of them three. Well, that's awesome. Like
Okay,
you don't see that.
KK and I talked quite a bit last time about Jujutsu. I want to hear actually something from Hawk and Finn about this episode and the overall show, because
Well, I
Hawk
already
just got
mentioned to Keiki, this show reminds me of the cool times of Bleach.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's that action shonen with horror. The thing that Kubutita actually wanted to make but didn't.
Not just that. What I said, urban cool.
Oh yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what made me very interested in this show, because it's usually just fantasy, almost fantasy. Then you have ninjas with cell phones.
Mhm.
All right.
Yeah,
Alright.
this is literally in present time. So yeah.
Yeah. So I find this kind of interesting in that regard.
I guess.
If I might add one thing that we talked, but not on the podcast, that's related to the latest episode. My greatest fear for this anime was how will they portray the gory parts?
Yes. you
Mhm.
mentioned that.
And they did not disappoint.
That's
So
good.
yeah,
That's
it's
good.
not censored, which is really a big plus to me. Because as I said to Anikron on the last podcast, if they censor it, you won't know what's happening half the time. You know,
Yeah.
there's no way to portray it from hidden angle or something like that. No, you need to show it. So I'm very, very happy seeing guts and blood.
Yeah.
God.
I'm switching
And
to that damn smile.
Katsu.
yeah, I mean that too. I don't mind the violence that much. It's kind of the crux.
I mean,
Really good
it's
action.
like I didn't find it to be like especially violent. It's like okay, like I mean,
No, but it's a premise, you know. They showed this much, so I know when it gets really bad, they will show it because you already saw half of a man and
Yeah.
loss of a hand and the blood
there was
fountain.
something close to the man's. Already a corpse ruined more than that man.
Oh yeah, the one next to him. Yeah,
So yeah.
it will get better.
so there was like the classic like oh you are special but I am more special than you are special, that I found to be like okay calm down there.
Everyone is special in their own way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except that Gojo is the most special.
Well, that's
I
what
mean,
I'm
he's
talking
number one
about.
for a reason.
Okay,
Yeah.
but we're talking about currently with two special curses.
Yes.
Oh.
I figured what Finn was talking.
Yeah, he knows exactly what I'm talking about.
My apologies.
The twist. I actually like how they balance from comedy, horror, and action in that regard. The premise, the introduction when they went, I freaking love that curses make domains.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
And I mean that's in line with the thing that curses stay in places where there are most people.
Yeah.
Wait.
But-
Is there? So here's a question. Think about curses and what you said that they make domains. Are those curses based on legends or anything?
No.
They're based
No.
on beliefs.
On
Okay.
human emotions,
Yeah.
like negative
Yeah,
emotions.
they're like the Witcher curses.
Okay.
But we yet
So
to find
you have a
out.
lot of them in schools, in graveyards, in malls, like when you're not satisfied or underpaid, then
Yeah, and
slowly you manifest a curse without your knowing.
That's what they say, that they're smarter in cities. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I
because
think
they have more information going through them.
Well, I think they might have missed an opportunity there because I think there will be room for more like creepiness if they could go to some remote locations, you know.
But they might.
We didn't see that yet for the remote locations, but there are differences in intelligence. Let's say it like that.
Well, yeah.
While
And-
some curses just repeat like I can't remember if it was the latest one now or the one before that. Your receipt, sir. You know, because it's a mall or something like that.
That's the one in the ruined building.
Yeah.
Oh, the wait.
In the last episode,
from
in the
last
third
episode.
episode.
From the third,
Mhm.
yeah.
So yeah, and some can only mimic those words that they heard the most from the humans that created them, but the other ones will be actually able to converse. So,
Okay, so it
Yeah,
has
and that
to do
depends
with.
on the level of
Wait,
cognizance they have.
wait. So it has to do with intelligence, but not with power. Yes.
We don't know if if there's a
both.
correlation between those two.
I like that.
I would say both.
Yeah, that
Probably.
Willan,
Yeah, most probably.
Willan mentioned something interesting that no one understands. Actually, the curse. At least none of them that were present.
Not even that special curse.
Yeah. So that's why I'm interested what is all about, and I think Megumi mentioned when the special curse blasted. Megumi, yeah.
Megumin.
Blasted.
No, Megumi. There's no M.
You said Megumin and blasted. I heard Megumin.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Fushiguro Megumi.
Yeah.
What did he mention?
When cursed blasted at him, it was just pure cursed energy from the curse.
It was not controlled. There wasn't any jujutsu in it, any spellcraft.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, by the way, about the domain thing.
Yeah.
But what is jujutsu?
Yeah, that's the thing. We
Well,
really don't know.
Okay, I'll explain. I'll explain what jujutsu is. Jujutsu is
no, we don't know here in the series still.
Here in this series, because
We still
is
don't
jujutsu
know.
here cursed energy
Exactly.
or not?
They all mentioned that they use their cursed energy. The director mentioned that they use cursed energy.
And they are jujutsu sorcerers.
Yeah.
Yes, and
Jujutsu sausages.
Jujutsu is that term. It has a wide meaning, more than one simple meaning. But the basic meaning of it is
like a technique.
Hand techniques.
Mm-hmm.
Hand techniques.
Jutsu.
Mm-hmm.
Jutsu is technique, and Ju is not martial, but doing stuff with your hands.
That sounds a lot, man.
Well, now.
Because
this show just got more interesting.
You're making with your hands, you're fighting with your hands, you're doing other stuff with your wiping your ass with your hands.
Oh no.
Well, yeah, they will definitely do a lot of things with their hands.
Yeah.
But
Netflix and Jujutsu.
You activate your technique with your hands, so maybe that's why it's Jujutsu.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I love the introduction of special curse.
And the fight too.
Yes. First of all, just the second, the loss of hand, and especially how they animate the curses overall.
Mm-hmm. Very well done.
I love it that they are so out of the place, and in the same time they so belong there.
Yeah, the line art is a bit different.
Yeah,
like it's grittier. So yeah, and yeah, I mean the whole animation is superb. I really liked it.
Yes, Mappa is killing it with this one.
Yeah.
What else? What I actually started to mention is their switch from extreme tension action to almost something like ironic comedy between what Finn mentioned. I'm special. No, I'm special. you had all full presence of the special curse, and main character Yuji just going in pretty bad state of mind when the fight went south pretty fast.
Mm-hmm.
I don't wanna die. I don't wanna die. I
Yeah.
don't wanna die. Yeah.
The scene where he started losing fingers trying to hold that blast, and I freaking love it that they killed the moment of, okay, I recovered my let's just call it mojo.
Yeah, I'm back, coach.
Yeah, with cursed energy in one hand, trying to punch, and nothing happened. I love that.
Yeah. Also, when Sukuna finally arrived, like, oh damn, I healed this hand too.
Oh yeah, so block it.
I didn't want to do that. But,
That is
oh
the
well.
only thing I kind of predicted that it would happen, in a way.
Yeah.
It was a little bit obvious because they were literally setting everything up for him to release, you know.
But who is they?
Well, the characters.
Well, Megumi and Yuji.
Yeah, but that was the last resort.
Yes,
but
and they
you
pretty
you
much
have to think deeper.
The moment went from, oh, we might have some chance, to this is the last resort.
Well, yeah, but remember, Gojo told to him last time,
Oh
don't release Sukuna.
Yeah.
He didn't tell him just, hey, I don't know, with that many fingers, will you be able to revert back? Yeah, that too.
And this is the
but
third finger.
he said, don't release Sukuna.
Yep. And the comedic moment from full tension, now Sukuna is released and the special curse is like toy for him.
Yeah. Well, he didn't want to listen.
Yeah. I love it how they turned the how Sukuna is actually freaking evil. To the point.
Actually evil.
Yeah, actually evil. It's not like, no, I'm just some tsundere monster inside your belly.
It's not.
Yeah. Overall, this is just a bleak comparison, but yeah, the way, first of all, that he mentioned to him, oh, you're gonna release me? Well, I will just kill the other guy, and I'm probably gonna do things to the girl.
Then molest the girl, yeah.
And I'll have some fun with the girl, yes.
And when he released him, even with all setup, he didn't just went some berserk. No. He went thinking, okay, how should I
proceed?
Yeah.
No, I told you I'm gonna kill that buddy of yours. Now I'm gonna go and kill that buddy of yours.
The way he what is the worst kind of thing that I can do right now for them? Oh, let's go, buddy. Let's kill some humans. Unfortunately for him, the curse was, I think, kind of scared, and I need to get rid of this danger.
Yeah, that baby. Let's call it a baby.
Let's call it one finger.
Yeah, but that's kind of the point. That curse was...
finger. Sorry.
That curse thing was just born, so it's still a baby.
Yeah. Overall.
And it wasn't even aware of what Sukuna is, and it's not even cognizant. It just pure energy.
They always want to consume more power. So to him, who had one finger, Sukuna, who at that point had two, is a delicious treat.
Yeah.
But
there was that danger sense moment, but it went wrong. One interesting thing that was mentioned, I think, 2 episodes before, and that we saw here about Sukuna. Gojo mentioned that he was human before.
Yep.
And he did pretty much a hand seal Jujutsu when entering the certain domain of his.
Mm-hmm.
He might be some ex-Jujutsu.
Well,
Kaisen.
it's said that he was one of the Jujutsu sorcerers.
Yeah, he
Oh, it
was.
said. I didn't got that
It's
actually.
already mentioned in the second episode.
I knew that the strongest of them fought him. I didn't know that he was.
No,
one of
he
them.
was the strongest.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't got that. Didn't read that very well then. Okay.
I mean, so many years later, and they still can't destroy his finger.
Yeah.
You know, like even Gojo, who tries to do it on the wall.
Freaking scene, just blasting it and nothing happened.
The man gave a middle finger with each of his fingers.
I am so lost on prediction what's gonna happen, but it's gonna be clusterfuck by this point.
It's gonna be fun.
That's why the smile here is reference.
What I love about Sukuna is that he's just evil. You know, no tedious monologues about I want to make this kind of a world or no
evil. It's not like I am actually good with some idealistics to change the world. No. He's just evil, and it's beautiful to see actually a character like that finally.
We will see more villains in the future.
Yeah.
So he won't be the only one, of course. And there will be all kinds of them, all tropes, you know, but for him, I really prefer it to be just like this, at least for now, because we don't know his motives or anything. We just think that he's like, nah, I'm just going to destroy everything. But who knows? Maybe he has some motives. Or maybe he's just pissed that they sealed him.
Yeah.
Look, from what I know of any kind of mage, it's that he just doesn't consider human morality anymore, as it's just a thing that exists, but it doesn't apply to him.
Yeah. I hope it stays that way.
Pretty much. Wow.
Like don't give him a cause. I just want him to stay like
this. If you're saying that after 100 and how many chapters?
127 since last night.
I honestly don't know what to expect is what's gonna happen.
Well, there's also cliffhanger in the manga, so yeah, I'm torn on two sides.
Even if you know what's gonna happen here, you know that we are all cockblocked by the cliffhanger.
Well, I'm with you there, just further down the plot.
It's all the same shit.
And it aligned perfectly, you know. And even with the manga, I was like, okay, in next chapter, I will know if that happened or it didn't. And still, you know, they didn't tell us anything. So like, double whammy.
Oh yeah, you mentioned something in our discussion actually before when the episode came out. The Shikigamis of Megumi do not return after they're killed.
Yeah, poor doggo.
Yes.
Yeah, we won't see the white doggo anymore.
That Nua actually reminded
White doggo is dead.
What?
White doggo is dead.
White doggo is dead.
The white wolf.
White wolf, yeah.
Yeah.
He had the black and white one.
Yep.
We also saw the frog.
The frog scene. I died when I saw the frog. I mean, it was literally from her being eaten and then frog ate.
Yeah. And we also saw the bird thing. I'm not sure.
Yeah, Nua.
I'm not sure what Nua is. But it flies.
Actually, many iterations in some Eastern mythology of Nua. I know Nua as practically almost chimera, looking like a lion with some snake tails and things like that. Actually, thunder-based and something like that. Not sure. But it looked like almost designed like something from oh my god, Shadow of Colossus. That mask.
To me, it looked like the Manticore from Heroes of Might and Magic 3.
I don't know.
Yeah, Megumi has a lot of Shikigamis.
Yeah,
so
that's his
yeah.
thing.
But
He's a filmmaker.
but the doggos are best boys.
No,
And
well,
it
best
was
boy now.
it was also very well done in anime because even when I knew what's going to happen to him, but they
Oh yeah, that reveal.
they translated it into the animation perfectly, just like how I imagined it in my head that it will happen, that pause, and then they look and they
That's
just
good,
see the head
especially when
in the
mangaka
wall.
practically do the good storyboarding for.
Yeah.
Well,
That's on the manga. Good storyboarding is on the manga.
Yeah, because they're really following it faithfully for now.
That's nice.
Mm-hmm.
So that's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Overall, I think pretty sure that Keiki and I are continuing this. You guys?
Yeah. I'm continuing. I'm just not like I'm not blown away.
And that's okay too. I mean,
he needs a waifu in the anime.
Hey, there is a proper waifu in this one.
There is proper waifu, better than in many others, honestly.
This is just one.
Frog.
Okay. I mean, we're gonna meet other frog. Now it's a frog.
Is that the furry reference?
What?
A frog has no fur. Thank you very much.
I need to find the frog scene to show it. It's just so good.
Quiero.
Quiero.
So.
Quiero.
Oh my god, that disappointed face in the frog.
Nobaratu.
It's just perfect.
So shall we talk a bit about Berserk?
Yes, we will switch. I was just showing this little comedic moment.
Oh.
Yeah.
The frog, yes.
But the frog. Oh. So, I didn't expect it, and I mean, I figured that dog will find her, but I didn't expect the rescue the way it was. Oh yeah, just before we went to Berserk, she was really specific on cursing the creature that almost ate her.
Well, yeah, you can curse when you die.
Yeah, I mean,
you can manifest as a curse.
Yeah, that's what I was referring to. It almost felt she wanted to return just to.
Yeah, that's why they imply like strong emotions.
Yeah.
Like anger, sadness, regret. Then you have the thing where it was said that all Jujutsu sorcerers die with regret. With regrets. Yeah. So yeah, it can happen. And in the prologue, there's actually a story about a certain person that became a curse.
Oh yeah, you mentioned that might be introduced.
I won't say anything more because I believe they will implement it in the anime somewhere along the way.
Story, isn't it?
Well, not much his. It's like they are now the first year of the academy, and they will meet some people from the second year, and this happened when they were first year, so a year before. And it's following a different protagonist. It's 4 chapters. It's not long, but it shows us a bit of Gojo and his year, who was with him when he was still just in school and not a professor.
Yeah.
which will be important to the plot.
Let me
So,
guess.
yeah.
It's the parents, isn't it?
What?
It's the parents, isn't it?
No. We still don't know anything about the Itadori's lineage.
Well, damn.
Even now.
Le gospel.
Yes. Okay. You guys want to discuss a little bit about new chapter of Berserk, because we finally got some flashback
Progression.
freaking Skull Knight.
Progression in Berserk.
What is
Le
this?
Legasp.
Here.
So weird. So weird.
There's been progression. It just seems like there hasn't been since we get like 2 chapters a year.
Yeah. True.
Pretty much.
Sad face.
This scene kinda it weirded me out at the moment till I figured about what's going on. Give me just
Which one?
I will post it.
All right.
Give me a second. I don't know where did I say.
Go
There
faster.
we
Go
go.
faster.
There we go. This one.
All right. It's the one in the memory and one that is being played
Yeah,
out by
he's been seeing his memories of the old king.
God. You can say of the Skullboy.
Skullboy. Well, old king. I'm starting
No.
to call him kind of like that because of all the references from fairies, how they call him.
I mean, at this point, he's Skull Boy. Now he's Skull Knight. Because this is like 1008 by
1008 years old.
80 years ago.
Why boy though?
What?
Well, so I have one question. What number comes after 1008?
What?
1079.
2160.
So?
What?
Because we're going by resolutions.
Oh man.
Oh. Lol. No,
Oh my god.
I'm going to ignore.
That's not
I hate you. I hate you so much. That was even worse than me.
You woke up Ticket.
No.
Because you reminded him on his work.
No. It reminded me of my work because I have PTSD from Adobe After Effects and rendering in a very specific resolution. So yeah, thank you. I am going to need to go to a clinic now.
the way of the giggle and enjoyment of the podcast.
You won this time, Hawk.
But yes.
If this was this was probably the time that Void was, let's say, created.
Yeah. When Void did his sacrifice.
Yeah. And so is it 1080 years then?
Why does it even matter actually by this point?
I mean, because of the timeline.
I think they mentioned that it's specifically 1008 years because it's
every 216 years.
What?
216 years.
216. Yeah, that's the period between eclipses.
So yeah, if that was his, then the next 4 would be the Slan,
the Fat Boys,
Conrad, and what is his face, and Femto. Yes.
Honestly,
Same.
by this point, I am amazed that you guys follow the story, because I'm like, what are they talking about?
But
Right?
Uh,
It's been too long.
so this had to
And
be.
they've been putting out fire with gasoline.
Ha, ha, ha.
So is this 864 years or is it 1080 years?
can we move
Because-
on actually, man?
Just a second. Because if it was 180, wouldn't Void have been dead
He can't
with
read, but
this
he can calculate.
clip?
Well, no. Hold on a minute. Void becomes what he is.
Yes.
216 years later.
First of all, by the way, I don't even know who's Void.
What?
Void is the brain boy.
Okay, I don't know
Brain Boy.
neither
Yeah.
of those names. I just know them as that.
And Brain Boy.
Yes. That's what
Brain
I'm
Boy.
saying. I'm not following story like you guys do.
Okay. Void was friend to old King Goizrik.
Okay,
Void.
that part I actually know, but I never knew it was Void. It was Void.
Yes, yes, yes.
The name of the apostle is Void. We don't know what his name was.
Name of the god.
Yeah, but
Hand.
when the names were mentioned, I don't know that.
Well, it's mentioned several times during the story.
Yeah.
Didn't got that.
Mm.
With all waiting, I am lost for a lot of information, I guess.
Mhm.
Yeah, me too, but I just refresh every year.
Google foods it.
You just
Yeah.
refresh everywhere because you have a Berserk wiki.
Yeah.
But yes,
Oh.
and it looks like something very similar happened to him too. So
Well, yeah, it's
Well, we in the image we see that the seal of sacrifice was put over the entire country.
what, really?
Yeah, when we get the perspective of Goizrik holding his
Oh
queen, so
man, yeah.
in his
I'm
arm, in
currently
the
seeing-
background, we see the.
Yeah, I see now.
seal.
I
And
can
with
post
this-
it. This is not horrid, so I can actually show it. But yeah, damn. Whoa, I didn't cut that
Damn.
at all. Nice. And disturbing. Disturbing.
So that's what we learn from that. And with Miura's attention to detail,
Yeah.
it's the same. It's the same architecture that's beneath Midland.
That's what I wanted to say right now. I'm looking at this and now I realize why it takes him 8 months
Yeah.
for
there
one
is-
chapter.
There is that too. And I mean, this is every single page, and
yeah, like it's super detailed.
His level
Mhm.
level of rendering is inhuman.
Die!
no, we
What?
actually need to mention that, because something like this, you just, especially when I was saying,
I know it's fine.
man, I just needed to render that hair. His artwork is literally like every detailed hair.
Yeah, I want to hang them on my walls.
Yeah,
And
Even the gory ones.
yeah.
look,
They're
most
all gory
of his
ones.
pages you can just cut out the bubbles and put them as wallpapers.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we at this point we see next to Yaboy
Yeah, boy.
or other god. I mean what we assume are the old four of the god
The
hand.
previous.
Yeah.
Previous the thick
I will not show them.
boy, the
don't
vagina face, the weird boy, and the raspberry girl.
Raspberry girl.
Yeah, raspberries. Right.
We'll say raspberries.
I will.
Yeah.
I will just send it out this.
Like they're saggy. They're raspberries. Come on.
Oh God, man!
Oh my god. Do I want to see this? I mean, no, send it.
No, it's not nothing actually
There's-
problematic. He just put it in.
The phrasing of it is.
Oh, I saw this one. Oh, there's
Yeah.
the Mars Attack dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Mars Attack dude is the one we call Brain Boy. His
The
name
Void.
is Void.
Yeah.
Not the Void, Void.
Does he do the
Voido. No.
Actually, no.
No.
He, if you ever heard the intro to Berserk,
That's him.
that's him.
Oh.
Talking about the causality of evil. And
Oh.
in this world,
Yes, so Berserk is mired in causality. Like everything is connected to some idea and or someone's intent.
Well,
I
the
suppose.
the idea of causality is what drives the plot
Or
of
rather-
Berserk, and
or rather, idea of evil.
that is a part of it.
The more
And,
this is going, I feel I'm gonna need to reread, and by this point, I might just go with Keiki and read it when I'm old.
Look, man, like when I read the chapter, I go back and I reread the whole wiki,
Oh my God!
and then
Look.
oh yeah.
You maybe do not rewatch, but you definitely do reread this then.
I mean, because there's 2 chapters a year, like.
hey, we had 4 this year.
No, we had 2 this year.
No, we had 4.
No, what?
Because we had 2 before the Rona.
What?
We had 2 chapters this year before the Rona.
Oh,
One in January, one in February.
And Finn died.
wait.
Did you just puke a furball like a cat?
No, I think those chapters were released in November and September respectively.
This is what
But-
Miura do to the man.
Yeah, I mean, it is difficult to keep track of it if you're not consistently like getting information.
With
Yeah,
lower and
if
lower,
you don't know how to read.
my attention span, no.
And this is why I keep up with YouTubers that
That too,
build their channels on Berserk.
Oh,
Yeah, and that's why there are so many Berserk
That's a
channels.
slow build.
No, that's a quick build because people keep forgetting shit.
Oh.
and
Okay.
apparently then YouTubers have literally a job for a lifetime because
Yeah, and it goes in circles.
Yeah.
Like a
I mean,
record?
No. I mean, some YouTubers stop doing YouTube, and then another one comes by, and it goes like that.
Yeah.
interesting. Overall, discussion about actual progression, what we have with this knowledge.
So yeah,
Because
it's
this
basically
a memory of the armor because Dwarf hit that armor. Let's see what it.
yeah, it looks like a camera bonk.
Yeah, it literally happened that I bonked, armor went full off, and he saw the memories of the skull boy.
Mhm.
If you want.
You rode on a hammer.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's basically like 99.999999999% confirmed that Skull Knight is Berserk.
Saying just that, and I'm like,
Who?
who?
What?
Skull Knight is old King Goizrik.
Okay. I just don't remember the names. I
Yeah,
remember that.
I mean,
I actually know.
I mean,
because
they
there
Yeah.
is a lot of characters
Uh,
in.
That was the okay. That part I actually get it. I just don't remember any names. about Void and the Old King, practically the similar relationship like between the Griffith and the
I
gods.
mean, to be fair, Gaitheric was basically an emperor, but
Well, details.
yeah. I mean, they do
Yeah, technically.
call him.
Technically.
They did call him like Great King or King of Kings or something, which is basically the same
Conqueror King also.
thing. Yeah, yeah.
I know how I'm gonna call this video.
Mhm.
I forgot about Berserk.
Yeah.
Did you now? Really?
So he gets hit by a hammer, gets memorized back into the past.
Armor.
Yeah, he gets bonked, and so we see the flashback of what we assume is Void being born,
Mhm.
born as Void. So are we on the same page that this is still probably the sage that was imprisoned? Yes.
What?
You know from the that guy like it was like either a sage or a magician or something that he
Oh, yeah,
imprisoned.
it could be. In my opinion, it's gonna be something like a Rasputin story.
In
So,
what way?
a counselor to the king who betrayed him and bore a grudge against the ruler and fucked him over.
Yeah.
So what happened with Rasputin and Romanovs?
Yeah, and we like some things do feel a bit strange with the stories of Guy Berserk, in that like he was like he became like decadent and stuff like that, like suddenly. That seems weird. Like it's either a lie or there was some sort of a magical intervention or something that doesn't seem in line with the
We don't know anything
character.
about that yet.
Yeah. So still, from this flashback, we do see that his love was sacrificed, that he killed like a bunch of apostles. Like we see him slashing away, like
He
killing a bunch.
goes berserk.
Yeah. And then he dies,
Yeah.
and we still don't know how he got where he is now.
Yeah. How is
That
Well,
might be
armor?
covered in the next
He
chapter.
was set to wander the world after he died,
Well,
like
yes,
a fool that he is, which it says on the page.
I mean, he says that himself, but how did he end up in the armor with the horse and shit like that is
Oh yeah,
still
that's probably in the following chapters. It's gonna show
I really
something.
hope we're gonna get that.
Yeah, and how he got that powerful, like he is strong.
So how long Berserk is getting out by this point?
32 years.
Oh my
And
god.
just now we're getting this backstory.
Yeah.
32?
Yeah, it's as old as I am.
It's almost as old.
I think that Miura is like the Rona is out. Better finish this shit up.
Well,
No, I think he will leave you all to suffer by not completing it at all.
Probably.
yeah, it's a possibility.
Because no one is pushing him to finish it, so why should he?
I think we are.
They are?
Young Young Animal isn't pushing him because he's their main source of revenue.
Yeah. But if it's twice per year, then yeah.
Well, that's the thing. He's a contractor for that magazine, and he has full reign over his work.
Well, now
He is
that's what he lacks.
in suffering.
Yeah. I mean, when he used to publish in under other directors of Young Animal, he was being pushed to do it faster, and we saw a few dips in quality back in that time.
Mm-hmm.
That's basically as much as I like the art, his art style, his rendering levels have dropped during the Fantasia arc.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still awesome.
It's
still
still
looks
freaking awesome. True.
Yeah, it can still be a wallpaper. It can still be painted as a mural somewhere.
But not the same.
With Berserk was actually that we didn't get to the certain points. I mean, a little bit faster. And I don't mean by release. This is what, 360 something chapter.
63.
Yeah.
62. Yeah.
Yeah, and so we do see the background of Skull Knight, and Guts goes berserk because he's reliving the memory, and
Like he needed another one.
yeah, and he gets pulled back. And
but look, at least Guts isn't alone anymore. There's somebody. He finally realized there's somebody else like him.
I mean, we already knew that, and
we knew that.
Kind of knew that. Like he kind of knew that.
He had his assumptions, but he didn't know that.
Yeah, like he. I think that few times throughout the story, he calls him a fellow struggler.
My biggest part.
That's what Skull Knight called.
Where do you think this will go?
Like
Guts,
to 2021?
Manga or
yeah, definitely
2030.
Yeah, I expect this to be done by 2070.
So story is nowhere near completion.
Well, one big part for Guts kinda is.
Well, yes, but
one of the biggest parts in the story is done right now.
Yeah.
And we look for this story to end. All we need is for them to go and meet Griff.
Literally.
Not anything. Just go and meet him.
That's what I'm saying.
But I don't see it ending there.
Okay, I just realized something.
So no more side quests.
I just realized something. I have a vision of where the story is going.
Vision.
I have a vision.
I've been enlightened by the
power of Miura.
Miura, go.
Miura,
go with your prediction.
Griffith is going to invade Alfheim.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah, well, that's why he's looking for the Heartstones.
Oh, shite. Yeah,
that's why he found the teleportation ways. That's basically the only place that he can go now.
By this point, it was like if they stay here, I don't think Guts would go anywhere anymore.
Yeah, I think that they're gonna. Okay, so now we're cool, we're safe.
Yeah,
we can live. Guess what, bitches?
Wait, so at this point, did the Kushans crumble entirely, or?
Well, most of the Kushan army joined Griff.
Yep.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
excluding the assassins, which have rebelled against the Kingdom anyhow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's where I see the story going. They decide to stay in Alfheim and Griff teammates.
But wait, isn't Alfheim just one of many realms?
We don't know, but it's a place in the world. It's not outside the world. It's part of that world.
Well, yeah, but isn't it like shifted? No.
Well, it is, and that's why that's why he's looking for the ways, the Heartstones.
Not Blizzard Hearthstones.
No, magical Hearthstone. Hearthstone, like King Killer Tavern.
I don't know. My only problem is I don't see anywhere it's gonna end as with the, for example, Guts killing Griffith or something like that. How it's even possible by this point?
Well, he's the only one who's capable of doing it, and there's another thing with we already mentioned the causality. There's another thing with that. History repeats itself, but it's always a little bit different, a little bit closer to perfection, let's say. And 1080 years ago, the Berserker almost survived, almost, and this time the Berserker did survive.
Yeah, that's why I don't see how this is gonna end, actually.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we're close to the end.
I don't think we're close to the end. I'm just by how it's going, I really like to speculate about the Berserk.
There is no end.
Yeah. Where it's gonna go, because that's mostly how I'm interested in it. Because there are parts that didn't really interest me actually in Berserk, and just by that side questing, as Keiki mentioned.
I mean, it's not side questing.
I really didn't notice any side questing per se.
But this is your favorite manga, and
no. My favorite manga is
Vinland.
Yeah.
Oh.
It took Vinland took it over for me because I mean
there are chapters.
It's actually coming out.
There's progress.
Yeah,
there's a lot of progress.
Yeah. But
Vinland is good paced, with a hell of a lot of stuff happening, actually.
Vinland Space is a lot better than Berserk's.
Would you call it the bad pacing, or just that it's like not frequent with chapters?
Yeah.
Or
no, it's
pacing,
not.
I mean,
the pacing is
the time it's coming out.
Okay, so not the plot, but the release dates. Okay.
Well, like a lot of shit has happened. Like a lot.
Yeah.
And a lot of important shit has happened.
I mean, when I started reading Berserk, it was already 15 years.
You were shitting in diapers.
No, when I started reading Berserk, I was 15 years old. So
I was referring to the manga being old as you.
We can genuinely do the review, start to do the review, and in the middle we make the pause with that screen of 15 years later.
I mean, in over the years,
Yes?
Cosmology has changed.
But has it really?
Yes, the astral world has spilled into the material world.
This is the thing.
It was already present.
Well, there were some instances where they overlapped, but now it's out there. Like anything
they became one world.
I'm starting to remember what
Trust.
actually got me in the situation, how I see the Berserk is because the Golden Arc is
Golden Age.
Arc
Golden Age
is
arc.
something I relate to the Berserk the most still, even if I read everything.
Yeah, Golden Age is.
I am still, by this point, after all so many years, still weirded out by Berserk fantasy part.
By the horse.
Yes, by the horse. By that one with the head and that's body and something between Kentaur and that has two heads. I don't know what that.
Does Keki know about
No. He.
the horse?
No.
Do
He's
you
not
know what?
talking about that horse.
The horse.
Yeah,
I'm not talking about the horse
Wait.
scene. No.
the other
What?
the other horse.
No, I am talking about the horse.
No. We're not gonna talk about.
We do not talk about the grape horse.
It's one of the most. Unfortunately, it's one of the most recognizable scenes from
Unfortunately.
the manga.
Well, let me just say, Finn, the last thing I remember about Berserk is that we finally saw the armor and that Casca was still. So, yeah, I have no idea about the horse.
Wait, that's it. Florence, please.
I don't know.
So that's
That season is a blur.
I got bonked in the head during 2016. I don't remember many things.
Wait,
Exactly.
when was the horse? Was the horse?
It-
Wait,
it-
the
Let's
horse was
not
during
dwell
the
into
conviction
horse.
arc. It was
Yeah, it's
the
part of conviction arc. Yes.
Yeah, right.
But yes.
So, what was it in the anime? And I forgot.
Yes,
or-
it was.
Oh,
Oh my god, they
damn.
actually
Why
put it in.
grape horse.
Don't force me to rewatch
Do
it. I
not do
can't.
that.
Don't do it. Don't do
Read
it.
it, but do not rewatch.
Read it.
Yeah. Oh,
Read.
do you really want me to read something that comes out every 8 months? Are you aware that I'm refreshing the manga source from which I'm reading like daily?
Yes.
Well, you got
I'm
to
kind
stop
of
her.
the same.
I'm sorry.
Why do you do that to me?
See, this will help you get over that.
Like, for example, I know that next Attack on Titan will get out in like end of the first week of November, but yet I'm still refreshing it daily.
I'm the same. I'm the same.
Oh
It's a
God,
struggle.
Yeah.
you poor creatures.
That's the thing. I just forgot. I forget about Berserk, and usually it's the Hawk that reminds me.
It's a pleasant surprise when it comes
And
in.
this was the first
Not
time
if I
actually
forgot
sent
everything.
him. New chapter is out.
And I was literally gonna check it within the hour if it's out.
So yeah, madness continues.
It never
Yeah.
stops.
8 months later.
8 months later.
Don't worry, we're gonna talk to
84
our
years
children about
later.
the Berserk and their children. But yes.
So yeah,
See,
we
my
got that
grandson.
punch.
This is
Yeah.
All over, I feel that we might need more one long discussion about some stuff in Berserk that we might actually do a separate podcast for.
that one is gonna take a
Exactly.
little bit of preparation.
Yeah,
Exactly.
bunch of refreshing.
That's what I'm saying. Because
Wait, how many
three-
chapters?
3 of us are
300.
confused.
362.
Okay, tell me 2 days before the podcast, please.
Like,
And you can just see the owl eyes with some energy drink.
I'll give you a week,
Yeah,
okay?
just tea. Nah, 2 days is enough.
No, I'll give you a week.
Okay.
Okay.
So you can pick your new backgrounds for your PC, for your phone.
Oh, okay.
So yes, what else have we mentioned?
I'm finishing the Kaibane Renmei.
Oh
What?
yeah. Oh, you are on that reel. I'm forgetting.
The what?
Kaibane Renmei. The wholesome slice of life with angels.
Why?
Lies.
Why am not?
All
Why am I
lies
not
that
believing
innocent.
you? I was like, why don't I believe you?
The mundane life of angels. What?
I actually suggest that we do a slightly review after you finish that. And
Yeah.
when Keiki finished Made in Abyss, so we might add something to that too.
Yeah. Okay. And who's
But
Kaibane
overall,
Renmei?
are you enjoying the show?
Very much so.
Wait, which show?
Kaibane
God damn
Renmei.
it.
Can you repeat that, please?
How many times?
Kaibane Renmei.
Renmei.
Yes.
Okay, let me see what.
I mean Renmei.
It really the character designs remind me a bit of Arakawa's character design.
Oh yes.
The
This looks like Lane.
Yep.
yeah, somewhere
Yeah,
between
yeah.
Fullmetal Alchemist and Lane with the visuals.
Yep.
The audio design is yes. Yes, very good. Yes. And it's all of the fields in all of the Kokoro.
I mean,
I
it
will
is
be
it is
right
from
back.
the author of Lane and Technolize.
Oh, well, that
Yeah,
makes sense.
And NHK.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
So
No,
yeah,
sorry. NHK. He was
expect more of that.
design, as I see.
Mhm.
Sorry. But yeah, he worked on that. All right. Oh God, I'm just finding out everything that he worked on, and I passed through most of this.
Yeah, what I really like is even though the Haibane are androgynous and very similarly designed, they have very distinct features. So there's the girl with the glasses. There's the protagonist whose hair is getting static from her halo. There's the girl with the cigarettes. There's the sleepy librarian, etc., etc.
Yep.
And I noticed in episode 7, I think. Yeah, episode 7. There was a scene in the pub in the village where the owner talked about one of the Haibane, who's a child, who's recently become a adult Haibane, that he didn't realize if it was a boy or a girl.
Yep.
And I have that issue with a few characters with a few of the Haibane. With the other with the humans, there's no issue. Humans are distinct. The angels are not.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is another one that needs a time to discuss about.
Yeah,
really in detail, because why usually YouTubers go for not just by fresh and popularity of those shonen action and something like that, because you can genuinely discuss it really easy. Most of the stuff. This is reading a book.
Yeah, this and it's not.
That was a brain fart.
Yeah, it has good lessons in it. Shall we say it like that?
Yep.
Not pleasant, but good lessons.
Yeah. Okay. On that easier to discuss. Finn, you read Black Clover new chapter. Finn is dead, and I didn't heard when he left.
He didn't. I mean, I didn't hear it. I didn't hear it either.
This time he has no excuse.
No one
Ah.
heard. So, anyone else? What were you following the past week? If you could keep up with anything, actually, with.
I literally watched only Maoyo de Oyasumi.
Oh,
And nothing.
Because you desired sleep.
Yeah, there was a meme. There was a meme about it. Learning the significance of sleep, but watching the goddamn
Yes,
anime at
I
4
posted
4
it on
a.m.
Discord.
It was literally the same situations. I was again doing stuff in After Effects. I was just like, it's 5 in the morning. Let me just watch this so I can finally go to sleep. And it's a good episode. It's a good episode. I love the fact that everything is so goddamn cliche except her adventures,
It's like 20
which are hilarious.
20-minute comedy lullaby.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. I mean, it's the best way to go to sleep because you hear her yawn like
Yeah.
20 times.
All right, I'll need to start watching that.
Yeah, it's good. It's actually really good.
It's really wholesome. It's cute and it's funny. I mean, you don't take the anime seriously, and it's good.
You will respect your life.
Well, look, I need something lighter in my life right now.
Exactly, because you freaking
Yes.
jumped to Haiban Renmei after Made in Abyss and stuff. So
Yeah.
You should
even
watch
Jujutsu
Maoyo de
Kaisen is
Oyasumi.
lighter.
Yeah.
So
For now.
you need something for chill. I mean, you actually watched Kaguya-sama. Some of that.
Oh yeah. But wait, we didn't talk about that already.
No, we just mentioned that
Okay,
you
so
started
I watched.
to watch. I didn't.
Yeah, I watched the first season in one breath. So there's that.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that you devoured the first season.
Yeah, that's why I can watch Haiban Renmei right now.
Okay, that makes sense. That was good comedy intake. And this will be the first after how many years that you watch something high school and that is actually good. Hello? He was lost in his...
He's thinking really hard.
Steam is coming out of my ears right now.
I could
it's probably a very nostalgic question.
No, I don't miss high school. Not in the
at
least.
all, man. But that was great.
So let me think about it. What was the before this that I watched with high school that I liked?
What's that one then? Anikron finished not a long time ago, and he ranted 2 hours for it. The nostalgia of
the melancholy of Suzumi.
Melancholy. Sorry. Yeah.
I'm not sure I even would call that a school.
No, that.
Hello.
That's a specific type of show.
I'm not. Fuck is glitching.
Yeah. Look. The last thing that was set in a high school and was focused on the high school life that I really liked was Silver Spoon.
Oh yeah, Silver Spoon is amazing. So here I just posted your Sleepy Princess in the Demon Castle just to watch the little lolly sleep.
Little yawn.
Little yawn. But yes, Silver Spoon is amazing because Arakawa, and that got even more awards for actually writing awards.
Wow.
What happened?
Sorry, I had a glitch.
What's happening? The high school was mentioned and everyone started glitching.
No. It was like you were talking and it was more oh.
I know why that's happening. That's because of the Jujutsu monsters. Yes.
No, it's the mountain Wi-Fi.
Oh,
Uh,
but yes.
Hmm.
Overall, fun times. Anyone that haven't watched Silver Spoon, watch that. It's freaking great, and I really, really hope they finally announce the third season. And it's, I mean, now it's I don't know how many years. It's quite some time, but they can actually close the story. They have everything now because manga is finished. And we had 2 seasons, 2 short seasons, I think 12 episodes per season, and this one shouldn't be much longer than that. So, because Arakawa worked on, in the same time, worked on Arslan Senki, and actually another project, something, her original thing. She's busy woman.
Unlike Miura, she does a lot of things.
Yeah, and there was actually some hiatus in between because of some personal stuff.
Life things, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I just remembered Miura did some thing, other projects.
Miura did that freaking manga.
He started the new manga.
Yes, and it was in the same art style, and it went quite a bit actually.
No,
Yeah,
like
and-
it started in like 2018 or
Something like that. I'm
Something.
forgetting now. It
Yeah,
was actually interesting. It was something sci-fi
Or last year.
and weird.
Wait, I don't think we're talking about the same
Probably.
thing.
yeah, there's the one with the little girl in
I heard the little girl.
No. Little
well,
girl.
it's like a junkyard of monsters.
Yeah,
Oh.
I know
Yeah.
about that one.
That's the first project he was on, but he did another one after that.
No, man. No wonder the chapters are not getting out. And
So-
it was in the same quality.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
the craziest thing. Okay, this is starting to become a rant about Miura, and we could go on that.
That monster.
He just wants us to become Berserk.
Well, you know,
R. Am I doing it well?
No.
no. We will teach you how to berserk.
When it's
But
finished.
yes.
I still have years.
When it's finished.
to win.
Finn, Black Clover. How the
Yes.
fuck do you think this gonna be resolved, this fight?
Well, I think he's like Sharingan sword guy now. I don't know. Like,
What do you mean Sharingan sword?
well, I mean, he like, I have all of the techniques.
Oh yeah, well, it's not all of the techniques. This is the literal culmination of whole story.
Yeah,
With every
I know.
single teacher.
It was just funny. It was just funny. He was like I fought all these guys, and then they show him using a technique like sword. And I'm like,
well, that's genuinely only thing that he has without anti-magic devil.
yeah, and because the anti-magic devil is only good for someone who uses magic, I think he's gonna get his ass kicked.
Yeah. Because Asta is actually a fighter. He doesn't
Yeah.
cast space, he casts sword. Sword.
Yeah, they think it's gonna
Sword.
go like why are you so
Yeah.
mad? I'm mad because this. Well, don't be mad. Okay.
Okay.
Wait,
that's
wha-
why
what?
I'm putting kinda. I mean, not kinda. That's why I'm putting Jujutsu above Black
But
Clover.
we'll see. We'll see.
Only thing that I actually like, it's not the inner demon. It's actually a freaking devil that lives in the book.
Yeah, it's an actual devil who's also kind of his adoptive brother.
That's so fucking weird. We mentioned last time about
Yeah.
What the hell did you just say to our face?
yes, main character
Look,
has
I am Satan now.
adopted brother, and it's devil.
And it lives in a book that he owns. A spell book, if you will.
Yeah.
A grimoire.
Anti-magic.
A
Yeah,
grimoire,
magic
if you will.
grimoire. Anti-magic spellbook, but yeah. So I don't know. They definitely gonna resolve something. I generally don't know how they're gonna resolve his hand. That's the part I like. That there was a sacrifice and he did lose his hand.
I think it will be resolved through
resolved.
demon magic-y kind of ways, like, oh, see, I have a black hand now.
They put them in the ritual that they must resolve. One will get out as a winner. In a way.
Well, yeah, and I believe we know who will.
Yeah, that's the thing. And they even mentioned, I think, last two chapters, that they need to keep alive captains, Yami and one of that first one. I forget how the order. For them to open the freaking dimension for devils.
Yeah, because the dark magic interferes with the other dimension.
And it was something about that actual dimensional transport needs to be working. They need to be alive till that ends. Something like that was mentioned. So we will see. We will see.
Yeah.
Overall, I like it. I'm kind of interested how else gonna involve themselves now. Just by empowering Noel and the crew that they saved there. And what happened with the Water Queen, the Heart Queen, actually? Because that was like it was just a skip in the one moment, and we saw the elves saving them, and there was no much explanation what actually happened.
Well, I think we'll see that resolved. Like, I mean, they won't get into it, but I think as soon as
that's gonna be
done,
some off-screen power up.
Yeah,
definitely. Yeah, that's pretty much it from the Black Clover. But overall, casual fun shonen. Nothing overall special. You watched Danmachi?
Yes, I have.
I am very close to finish the second season, and I'm going to join you probably from.
Then I can't
next
talk about.
Oh damn! Well, I might just disappear for a second.
No, because there's like some spoilery shit.
Oh damn!
Like,
okay.
Yeah, we'll talk about it next.
Okay, we'll talk about
when
next time.
How
far we are in the third season?
Four
okay
episodes.
I'll be ready for the next episode.
Yeah, and like I don't want to talk about it because there's like a big sort of a conspiracy.
Okay, I like it.
I mean, it's not really like a conspiracy. It's more like they're trying to. No, we'll talk about it when we catch up.
Okay. What have you peeps been playing these days?
Well,
That's
I
all.
went to Skellige Wind, the high, Skellige Wind, the
Oh,
high.
finally.
You're gwenting?
Yeah, it took me
No,
only 70
he's
hours.
glittering.
Wait, you finally reached Skellige?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Any bonus?
that's where my PC died.
Any-
So,
Done for-
70 hours, you're good. Something I played something like that too before I
Oh.
ended up there.
And look, I didn't do very many side quests.
Well, I did them all.
I think at one point I finished Skellige just because I made mistake in selection.
No. I played until the moment I realized there's new messages on the notice board.
Oh,
Oh,
So not refreshed messages, new messages.
oh.
Yeah.
I don't know. I need to replay everything.
I don't
I'm
know.
still not in the mindset to do that.
No,
Except
that's okay.
the pen quest. Pen
Look.
quest is okay.
Yeah,
Pen quest was great.
Found the pen, Harry.
As for me, the entire breaks that I had were playing for an hour playing Genshin Impact.
Yeah, pretty much the same here. And one more thing that I started replaying because I didn't finish every single thing in it is Nier Automata.
Oh, cool.
So you didn't get all the 26 endings?
No, I'm returning to do that.
Okay. That's right before the 26876361876376838383737 version comes out, right?
My head hurts and I feel damaged.
I feel violated.
But yes,
I feel like somebody's looking up my skirt.
there's no skirt most of the time, man.
As it should be.
Because freaking fighting. But yes, play Nier Automata, it's freaking great. But yeah, it was one of the games that I really wanted to do justice and do completion fully.
Mm-hmm.
And as you mentioned, it's kind of I needed mindset for it too.
Mm-hmm.
I genuinely played when I'm well rested. Only then.
So you're not playing it at all.
I'm moving by percent.
Little steps.
Yes.
One step at a time.
On another hand, I'm playing too Genshin Impact, and it's really weird how well this game works for me. But I talked to the last time, and I really need to start streaming it by this point. And I will say there's not much content actually for heavy streams now for that game because they're slow paced.
There's new update coming 2nd of November.
What?
There's a big update coming 2nd of
Yeah.
November. They're putting out what 5 or 6 new heroes.
That part doesn't interest me as much as story progression because they kind of allowed to a certain extent to go forward with levels, and the story is kind of late for the levels that you can get. But now,
if I
yeah,
may, I'm gonna go because it's getting a bit late and I have a bunch of work.
yeah, we'll probably not go for too long, but sure, man.
Right, I'll see ya.
Have
Set
fun
up.
and rest.
But we're not going. We're still around. Do not leave us. Yeah.
I'll be around. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Uh,
He'll come back to say boo.
of course.
Oh,
Opening Coke Zero. Something like that.
didn't have a holy can grenade.
He's genuinely too tired. I get it.
Yeah. If we needed any evidence of that.
Yeah.
I mean, we really need to prop that sound of the holy can grenade for the follows.
Yeah. This is probably the only game, and I mean, yeah, I played Lineage, but that was in the golden age of MMOs. That I enjoy grinding. That's weird for me. I freaking hate grinding.
Wait, but
No,
were
if you
spending
wanna
so
talk about
wait. You were spending so much time on the Neverwinter.
That wasn't grinding at all. I didn't do shit there.
That was just log in, log out, log in, log out.
Genuinely guild master there.
So you're practically being spiff.
Being what?
Spiffing Brit.
Oh,
yeah, kinda. Just with certain currencies that will work there. I was so interested in economy of that game, but yeah, that was whole different thing. And actually, I didn't spend that much time there either. I really hated the grind too. Some of the friends actually did that. I maybe did like in a week or something like that. That was
I did my dailies and my weeklies.
Yeah, and that was pretty much it. Here, I actually enjoy to do bosses and stuff like that. So, I don't know. It works. Maybe because it's art style and it's all pretty and anime and whatever. And there's some really good comedy actually in this.
Like the last game that I played like this was Blade and Soul. However, I was playing it on my laptop and I got disconnected because it couldn't load the area, and I ditched it afterwards. So yeah, nothing bad to say about the game. I actually think that Blade and Soul is also an amazing title and game. It was just like it was unplayable for me at the moment.
That's the thing. Even with some Blade of Soul mechanics, there was still, however, it was beautiful. There was still that pressure of MMO.
I need to do this. I need to get my gear. I need to.
That's one big thing here. This was mainly single player. You just can do if you want, and you might need some help if you need more experienced players for some certain parts. And that's why I enjoyed so much. I actually miss some good single player stuff.
Actually, yeah, I'll be buying the PS5 just because of that, so I can play God of War and some other stuff.
Oh yes.
There.
Hellblade.
The exclusive. Oh yeah. The exclusive. I mean, even Marvel's Spider-Man.
Okay, Marvel's Spider-Man is good, and now we have
the other stuff. Bloodborne also.
Oh,
Demon Souls.
It should be bought solely for the backwards compatibility reasons, you know.
Yeah, all of that also.
I can get rid of the old consoles and have only one.
I wonder if PlayStation will finally hold up to their word with that, because they've been saying that ever since PlayStation 2, and they never did it.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Backwards compatibility.
It's going to be backwards compatible with PS3
and 4. Yeah, they say that every time.
That's the thing.
That's what I just said. They say that, they keep saying that ever since PlayStation 2 days. And it never.
That's why you never buy anything when it's released. You wait. You see the reviews. You see the reactions.
Honestly, except now Cyberpunk, but even them. I don't know I ever pre-ordered or something like that. No, wait for it. Even when Mass Effect was around and I knew I was gonna freaking love that game, I practically play all of that after all DLCs.
Yeah, me too with Dragon Age, because I want the complete story and not to wait for months for a DLC. And you know that BioWare is going to put a crucial part of the story into that DLC. So,
yep.
Putting main story parts in DLC.
Long time ago.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. Definitely.
There's the new Atari console that I'm interested in.
What now?
Yes, Atari is coming back and making a new console, but to be honest, it's probably not Atari. Just like the 50th company that bought them after they bankrupted again and again and again, and just using the title and the logo for marketing reasons.
We'll see. I want to
Yeah.
see which 100 of games are we going to get.
Yeah, and also a very interesting thing, I like thinking about it. They're the first guys who are going to even try and implement a operating system onto a console.
Yeah.
And no one's
well-
talking about that, and that's actually a really big thing.
Look, all of the current consoles have basically OSs on
Yeah,
them.
but
No, but this
Okay.
is going to be like you can put Windows
This
or
is literally going to be like a PC.
it comes with Linux, but you can also install Windows on
because
Yeah.
promotional material is game.
Yeah.
No one
Yes.
talks much about that part, so yeah, that's kind of
Hmm.
understandable for me. I don't know. What's the thing that's gonna sell your console?
I want to
Like-
see
and-
if it's
and
going
also-
to flop because there was a similar console, like retro console, that was released last year, I think, or early this year, and it
Mhm.
flopped.
I'm not sure about it.
Uh,
But the thing is, like, they're saying that they're
There
going
was
to have.
the PS1 Mini.
Mini, yeah.
Yeah, and I think a few years back there was the what's it called, the NES Mini.
Yeah, and they both
Yeah.
flopped.
Like the thing I'm wondering about this console is they're literally timing it when PS5 is going to go onto the sale. I don't think that's a good move. That's the first thing. And the second thing is they said that they're going to have 100 games, but if you have an operating system like Linux or Windows, what is going to prevent you from, let's say, installing Steam and just downloading all the games that you have in your libraries?
Well,
Like-
that's the hardware restrictions,
yeah.
and maybe they're
Okay, fair.
shooting to make it like a mini PC, like they basically did with the Xbone, whatever mark it is.
Mhm.
We'll
I don't
see.
know. I generally don't
Yeah.
know about that. I am very much not into consoles all over, so
Look, I'm considering buying a ebook reader or another type of tablet,
yeah.
just to start playing some old JRPGs.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Like I
Because
still
they
have
ported them all to Android and iOS.
I want a tablet so I can read mangas in my bed.
I
Fair
get
enough.
that part. I get.
because I binge them, of course, and then I'm like all stiff in my chair because I have to lean in to see what's going on because I'm blind as a bat.
Look, the last 100 chapters of God of High School I read on cell phone and on smartphone. I mean, but
Yeah, but
Well,
was
nah,
pain.
that's too small.
that was pain.
I want to appreciate the art.
No,
Yeah.
no, hear me out. You just take a laptop, you just flip it horizontally, and you're just like
Nah, but it's
switch
still
the screen for 90 degrees.
yeah, but still not comfortable. You know.
I know. I'm just joking. Oh yeah, I also have my fully operational. I know we called it by an abbreviation 486. It was a really old PC, and I still turn it on sometimes to play some old things like, let's say, Earthworm Jim, Lion King, Chips Challenge, and stuff like that.
I actually miss watching an anime on old monitor. Some
Ugh.
old stuff.
Oh, on CRT.
Yeah, some old stuff.
Yeah, actually, I remember that some games look far better on CRT than specifically Final Fantasy IX. I used to play it. First time I played it was on the PSX, and then I emulated it several times on my PC, and I played it afterwards on the Steam version.
Yeah.
But it still looks the best on the original system with a CRT.
Like visually, or is it just
Yeah,
nostalgia?
because visually it looks bad because of the type of graphical design that went into that game.
Yeah, because a lot of the games had the visuals
And
that really wanted to bring out the best in the tech at that time.
The scaling of the graphics doesn't really work. But
No.
I still I think I'm gonna try the new mod, the AI mod for Final Fantasy, because that seems to do the trick.
Well, yes.
What was the now?
Right. I'm just gonna ask you anything else that that you guys want to discuss for tonight, or we might actually.
I'm
Yes.
not sure for tonight, but I got 4 mangas that I'm probably gonna like I'm going to make a solo
That's okay.
a solo teacup time
Sure.
where I'm
I
going to
mean,
just gonna discuss 4 mangas that I sliced through because they're
that's
so
what we're
goddamn
talking
good.
about. First, there's some stuff that we all follow,
Yeah.
and there's hell of a lot that we are. That
So
we can do again some recommendations and stuff like that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Also, I got one thing that I'm going to recommend to you. There is a new show on Netflix that's called The Queen's Gambit, and it revolves around chess. If you're interested, but I know for a certain there is currently an ongoing manga. It just has 1 chapter for now, called Age of Kaisen. That's a sci-fi manga story that revolves around what happens if you gave computers conscience. And it started with chess engines, and it's the first chapter is out. The story seems interesting. The drawing is, I'm gonna call it decent. Some people might not like it. I think I find it interesting, and I think I find it a little bit Noir-esque. And
I typed probably wrongly, but in the Google the name of that you just said, and what I got out is Jujutsu Kaisen and some Yu-Gi-Oh stuff.
Oh no. No. Just give me a second. I'll post the link on Twitch right now.
Okay.
So if you want to check it out, you can do it. This is their official Twitter page, and the one of the people who is working on this project is Agadmator, who I believe now has the largest YouTube chess channel.
Posting about this.
This seems like it has a really interesting potential to grow into a really cool story.
Singularity.
Yes, and I actually
interesting.
want to ask you to read the first chapter just so
I will say
just so
that
you
art is
tell me.
definitely not my shtick, but I will check it.
Yeah, just check it and try it out. The story got me really interested. And yeah, the art is the art is subpar, but like it will be right up some people's alleys, you know.
That's why it's a recommendation.
Yep.
Hey,
no one is forced to read anything nor watch anything. That was the point.
And sorry, that was the 5th manga that I was going to talk about. So,
but yeah, we will not do now the full recommendation because we could go for another 2 hours.
Probably, and I think the second chapter should be out in the next couple of days. I think.
One more thing that I actually wanted to discuss for something for the Friday that we might do
yes.
Halloween podcast or on some horror stuff recommendations.
Again.
Oh yes.
Sorry.
Degenerate horror stuff, please.
Degenerate horror stuff.
Okay, I'm up for this.
We will, that cursed anime that we mentioned actually cursed.
Oh, you know it.
No. You don't know what are we talking about. You don't know.
Which one?
I was going with ghost stories.
We're gonna discuss more off stream. So follow us on social media when we announce the next topic for our Halloween podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Follow us, of course, here on Twitch. Subscribe on YouTube channel and YouTube AAP Gaming. So, till the next time.
Banana.
Banana.
Potato.